Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 11 of the May Daily Draws as we start a new week. Let's see what message we get, and I'll be taking the first card from the Druidcraft Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Beltane Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. The Princess of Swords, which is this deck's version of the Page of Swords. So this is the Page of Swords, really. So this represents to us, as we start a new week, maybe some new ideas coming in, or important messages that we need to take hold of, and or ideas we need to explore. She's looking very carefully at this sword in her hand. She's examining it and exploring its potential and what it might be used for and how she can put it to use. And that might be something that we're doing with our ideas as we start this week. Maybe we'll get some inspiration and we'll have a new idea for something, and we'll be exploring about how to bring it about, how to release its potential. So be open to that. Be open to getting some ideas that we can explore as we continue through the week, perhaps. And as I say, it could also represent the receiving of an important message. Also, the Page of Swords is, the pages often represent the learners of the suit. And it may be something we need to learn, something we need to know, something we need to gain knowledge of, perhaps do research of, or get some information. Again, that information or that getting that message may be part of that. Maybe some study about something that we're interested in. That could be a possibility too. But it's the start of an adventure of discovery and learning in that respect. The other thing about the pages is that they start with a simplicity about things, a simplicity of approach. And it may be that we've been overcomplicating an issue in our minds, and we need to perhaps take a simpler approach to things, within the way that, with ideas and that. We try, sometimes we can overanalyze and we can, overdo it with our thinking. And maybe the Page of Swords is coming to advise us to don't overthink it, keep it simple, keep it clear, and just focus on that and let that be the way forward. Even if it doesn't totally make sense to you, whatever you understand about it, whatever is clear about it, follow its simplicity, even though you may not wonder how it's going to work. With being that simple, trust in the magic of that simple idea. Don't overcomplicate the issue. So that could be something that the Page of Swords is asking us to do, is to stop overthinking and keep things simple. So I think those are important things for us to consider as we start this week. The development of new ideas, the possibility of learning and study, of gaining new insights, gaining new information, receiving important messages. And as I've just said, streamlining our thinking and keeping it simple. And if we do that, I feel that whatever sort of thoughts, ideas come into our mind, we'll be able to pursue them more efficiently, more clearly, without burdening ourselves with too many unnecessary complications. We'll have a greater sense of freedom, a greater sense of adventure, and we'll enjoy the process more. Because the thing about, of course, the pages is that they're more childlike, having a sense of fun and discovery about what they're doing, and that's what we should have too. A sense of fun and discovery as we continue to let these ideas unfold. So keep it simple, keep it clear, and have that time of discovery to see where your ideas can take you. I think that's really the message of the Page of Swords today. Okay, so let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. We have the Green Man. I must confess I don't know a great deal about the Green Man specifically. I know that he represents the masculine energy, the Green Man. It's very important sort of pagan persona. Features very heavily, I think, in the Beltane festival that we've just had. The Green Man is very much part of that. Is represented in that some way, which is why, of course, he's in the Beltane Oracle. Makes sense, doesn't it, for that to be the case? So, what does this message say at the bottom? That might give me a clue as to what's relevant about it in what we've just been talking about with the Princess or Page of Swords. All that I desire comes to me easily and effortlessly. I know this to be true, for I am abundant in all that I do. Yes, and I think it's that beginning bit, isn't it, that relates to what we've been talking about. All that I desire comes to me easily and effortlessly. We can get it out. And that's where I think the simplicity approach comes in. The simple approach, the idea of simplicity of our ideas, not overcomplicating it, so that it becomes effortless, that it becomes easier to process. We're not encumbering ourselves with all these complicated, unnecessary additions that we can dispense with. I know this to be true, for I am abundant in all I do. And it will lead to more abundance as we more efficiently express and release the potential of our ideas. It will produce results and it will increase our abundance in life. And so it will aid in our creativity. So to me, that echoes the idea of simplicity, of being open and embracing new ideas and approaching it with a sense of fun and adventure and a chance for discovery and learning. And if we do that, we will share in that abundant life. And that is the message of the cards today. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 12. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.